WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy Uso from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait, what do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
Also, guys, I would say that competing on Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak for what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast to be here at ringside on such a special evening.
Here comes the 330-pounder, Bronson Reed.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
The kaiju of WWE, Big Bronson Reed. He has been on an absolute tear as of late.
We've seen him beat some big names, compete in some major matches. I think it's just a matter of time before Bronson really hits it big.
Gentlemen, Big Bronson Reed is ready to claw through the competition.
And I don't think anyone can stop him.
Here we go with Bronson Reed in the ring, the master of so-called Australian strong style.
It's an all-out approach that has paid dividends for Reed so far. One massive blow from Big Bronson Reed is enough to put just about any superstar on spaghetti legs.
We'll see if that smash mouth approach helps Reed topple the opposition here. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out before the count hits two.
Premature to try to end things now.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And power with a sidewalk slam.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Cranking the head.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot. Rapid fire.
A quick cover. Elevates the shoulder.
Optimistic thinking on that pin attempt.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner.
Destroying his opponent. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
And now Reed is under immense pressure.
This is what we were saying. Unwavering focus from Roman Reigns here. Not allowing for any distractions.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on. Flying all the way to the outside.
They got all of that, just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Cranking the head. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Supernatural power.
And he slides him back to the mat. Looking for something big here from the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
He's looking fairly drained.
And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment. He just won't give up. Oof.
Roman Reigns ready to go.
Superman punch. Reigns sending him straight with his patented hard-hitting offense.
Always with authority.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry. And that senton registered on the Richter scale.
Bronson Reed put all of his 300-plus pounds behind that attack. Up high.
Crash landing. Ooh, right to the midsection.
And a peel. He's headed to the top now. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Overwhelming offense now from Bronson.
Hoisted.
A sit-out axe driver.
Can Reed close it out? Oh, going right into the pin.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Reigns able to get his shoulder up, and I don't know how many more times he can do that tonight.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. And the Tribal Chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in. Elbow drop. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Clothesline. So effective. Roman's shoulders are down. Almost ended it there.
What a match.
Troublesome for Reed.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2 count. Hangs on by a thread.
Just an incredible wherewithal to get the shoulder up.
You would think he'd be out of it after taking that maneuver.
It's not often we see the Tribal Chief held up to the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will one more time.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
Reigns heads up. This is going to be good.
Soaring.
What a clothesline. He might have him here.
Is this it?
Kicks out.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Ooh.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. Bronson Reed with a massive Death Valley driver. Taking advantage of the opportunity. There's two. Fights out at two.
So close. That could have been it.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. And only gets a 1 count.
He's still got life in this matchup.
And Reed still shows no signs of slowing down.
Reigns needs to collect himself quickly before things get worse.
Ascending to the top rope.
From the top. Elbow drop. Big Bronson Reed fears no man.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Hoisted all the way up.
Brainbuster! Up the rope he goes.
Sky high.
He fails to connect. Placed him in the corner.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive-by.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the Tribal Chief. These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
Wow, Reigns nailed it.
And staying with it, into the cover.
2.
And Roman Reigns is your winner.